is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. Today, a Sunshine State showdown, and in Florida, they believe their level of football is just a cut above. And the Bulls ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So FIU's offense will take the field first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it to accomplish that. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Defense playing a bail technique. Back to throw, it's Evans. Unleashes one. Another incompletion on third down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. A low line drive and not his best work. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So USF's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bulls are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Smith takes the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down. Five-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Florida. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Florida International, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. FIU pushing tempo. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Tate. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Got a man. It's Bradshaw. Looking for room at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. This should be the last play of the quarter. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wagner. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Paul down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Evans. Got his man out of the backfield. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Burke.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Here comes the heat. Lines his man. It's Lewis. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Panthers will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
You got to be so careful, too, Davis. On 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Tate. It's on target and complete. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Here's a heat. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for room, it's Simpkins. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. FIU pushing tempo. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the lone running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking to throw, it's Evans. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Burke. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bradshaw. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Snagged in the middle. It's Carter. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Evans. Under fire. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, nice job that time by the defense locking in. We've seen earlier in this drive, this quarterback make some plays with his feet. That time, though, the defense was ready for it. They weren't able to sack him right away, but they stuck with him, forced him to scramble. They're able to get to him and bring him down.
FIU pushing tempo. Now from inside the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He's out past the 35. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Tate. Safe completion on the screen.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Bulls. And that one will will put them up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. There he goes. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Florida International. Looking for the tie with the extra point. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
Yeah, if you could string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Tate. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Creates a little room. There he goes to the right. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, USF. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Duke is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Blue Devils on the scoreboard. They're up by 17 over Tulane. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. FIU pushing tempo. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. That's caught. It's Bradshaw. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. You complete the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. And the returner will be brought down. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got enough for the first. At the 35, he's got room. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and he's got the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
his third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And adding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Florida International, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
With the catch, it's Bradshaw. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. To throw, it's Evans. Makes the catch, it's Carter. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sullivan. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Rush is on him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Nimrod. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air, and they can't make the connection on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal. They get through, and it's blocked. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lewis. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Evans. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
28, Florida International.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Run in the red zone. It's Simpkins. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it and fires to the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Trying to find the end zone. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. 2nd and goal coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to power it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal. Sneaks into the end zone.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Set to kick it off.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Tate. He'll pull it down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. FIU pushing tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense lining up quickly. From the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. FIU will line up to punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here comes the heat. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. gets away from one. He's got space. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quick release by the QB. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Wants to throw. It's Tate. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Let's go.
2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Trying to run it in. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Evans. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
That's caught. It's Lewis. Only a pickup of 4, but at least he got the clock stopped here late. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. On 4th down, looking to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The give is to Smith. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out